Good afternoon, everybody. It's August 30th, 2021. Steve Imbarlino with Allegheny County Emergency Services. Meeting today with Fred McMullen from National Weather Service Pittsburgh. We're going to talk about the upcoming rain event over the next few days, the remnants of Hurricane Ida. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, Fred.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Good afternoon, everybody. So again, we're dealing with the remnants of Hurricane Ida, as Steve mentioned, as it comes up through the Ohio Valley, middle of this week. And we're looking at a prolonged rain event for at least, 18 to 24 hours across much of southwestern Pennsylvania. And it's going to lead to river rises along the Mon and the Ohio rivers through Allegheny County. So here's the latest track from the National Hurricane Center for Ida. Again, the center of circulation kind of goes across West Virginia. Even though Allegheny County does fall out of the cone here, the heaviest rain is forecast to fall across southwestern Pennsylvania. And of course, when the rain falls in southwestern Pennsylvania, it all goes into the Mon, which eventually flows north and comes into Pittsburgh. Presently, we have a flash flood watch out everywhere in dark green. Is in effect for this event Tuesday night through Wednesday. And again, so that's where we're looking, for streams and creeks. We're looking for poor drainage areas. All could see, high water because of the rainfall that's coming in from the storm system. To give you an idea on rain amounts, again, across our region, again, the highest amount's going to be across West Virginia, down towards Morgantown, 4 to 6 inches of rain. And then as you go further north up in Allegheny County, so like parts of Elizabeth, South Park will probably see the most rain, 2 to 3 inches. Where if you live like in Pine and Marshall Township, again, 1.5 to 2 inches, maybe even less than that throughout the duration of this event. It's going to be a very sharp cutoff between the heavy rain and then pretty much no rain. And it kind of bisects Allegheny County. So again, so the South Hills, the east sections of the eastern suburbs of Allegheny County will see the most rain. Then in turn could lead to the most flooding, most impacts as we go through Wednesday. So to give an idea on timing with this, so this is a forecast valid at 2 a.m. on Wednesday. So you can see the rain kind of moving into Allegheny County at about 2 a.m. while we're sleeping. And then as you look, here's at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, so the yellow and oranges indicate heavier rain moving into Allegheny County by daybreak, right during the rush hour and the school bus time frame. We go to 2 p.m. Again, the light to the moderate to heavy rain again is situated yellows and oranges across much of the southeastern 2/3 of Allegheny County. And again, so that's going to be an indicator of heavy rain pretty much starting, before daybreak and persisting through the morning hours, through the early afternoon hours. And then by 8 p.m., again, that pocket of heavy rain moves off into the central part of the state. We're left with light rain, and the rain should be ending across the county from west to east from like between 8 p.m. and midnight. And, the rain will kind of stop. And this will kind of bring in, a quiet period of dry weather, Thursday through Sunday with lower humidities than what we've seen the last week. However, we're going to be dealing with river rises Thursday into Friday. So to give you an idea, kind of what we're looking at for various river forecast points here. So this is a map off our webpage that kind of shows all of our river forecast points, and they're color coded. So yellow means near flood stage, orange means minor flooding, and red means moderate flooding. So as we zoom in here, we see a couple points at Charleroi. We're forecasting moderate flood to hit 33 feet. I know that kind of drains into parts of far southern Allegheny County. We go to the Yawk at Sutersville. Again, we're looking right around minor flooding there around 19 feet, and that's going to crest right around Thursday afternoon. Then we go into the Elizabeth. Again, moderate flood stage there, 23 feet. So to kind of give you an idea, this will be we hit this level back on March 2nd of earlier this year. And so the impacts that you saw around the first week of March in Elizabeth, again, we're expecting very similar given the forecasted crest. We go into Braddock, again, another moderate flood stage there. Again, this will be the highest right now if this forecast holds. It'll be the highest crest since February of 2018, so about a little bit over 3.5 years. And we're looking at parking lots near the community park in Boston becoming impacted due to high water. Then as we move into Pittsburgh, again, we're looking at forecast crest right around 22 feet Thursday afternoon, evening. Again, that kind of impacts the bathtub section of Pittsburgh. And then we're looking forward to rapidly dropping the pool by Friday. So by Friday comes, all the river levels will be down. But again, they're going to go up pretty rapidly Wednesday evening, late afternoon, I guess, starting late afternoon Wednesday, and then through the nighttime hours, and then cresting Thursday afternoon. So that's kind of your period, in terms of, high water, roads closed will be the Wednesday afternoon, Thursday evening period, and with streams and creeks coming up as well. So again, there's a lot of stuff to monitor. And again, as the weekend it looks right now, it looks to dry out. So one of the good things about Ida is that it moves out, and then we have several days to dry post Ida. So again, keep an eye on the weather forecast. So if you have townships, boroughs, municipalities that you're in charge of along the Mon River, along the Ohio River, again, keep an eye out for high water. Expect high water to be coming your way Wednesday night through Thursday. And then if you have any questions, again, feel free to reach out to the National Weather Service in Pittsburgh. We'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions you may have. So I'll turn it over to you, Steve.
All right, Fred, thanks for that. So essentially, we're looking at rainfall totals somewhere between like 1.5 inches to 2.5, with northwest part of Allegheny County being the least impacted and southeast being the most impacted. You're looking at about an 18 to 24-hour rain event. However, the effects of that in the river are going to be more like 18 to 36 hours of impact or so.
Correct.
So right now you're pretty confident with that storm track. It looks like, because if it shifts 50, 100 miles.
Yeah, the best case scenario for us is for this thing to track a little bit further south than what's currently forecasted. If that happens, less rain amounts, lower river levels will be observed. If it tracks further north, then the whole county you're going to see an uptick in precipitation, and then probably an uptick in river height. So those are the two trends we're monitoring over the next 24 to 48 hours.
All right. And just for everyone listening, all our service chiefs and emergency management coordinators, if something changes, Fred and I will get together again tomorrow. If you don't see an update, it's because nothing really changed. We don't want to get in the habit of putting these things out if there's no real change other than from our last briefing. So no news is good news in that case. If you do see one tomorrow, that's because Fred has something he needs to get out to everybody. So Fred, thanks for your time, and we'll get this out to all our municipal coordinators and emergency service chiefs in the county.
No problem. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks.